Alright. Actually, I already did, I think, all of the duties. Except for main scenario. Main scenario just takes too long. Alright, let's shuffle. See if we can get a line. No line. Try again. See, like, I could get a line there, or there, or there. But could also get in the middle, which would not build a line, so. Super lame. I do prefer this. There we go. And then, let's see. Let's do a retry on front lines. We're not quite out of level 70s. I was hoping to be, but we're not. Oh my gosh, my video's not on. Sorry. I didn't even realize that. Alright, so, raising the sword. Oh, that's a level 70 quest. I forget, does the quest not actually show up on... Is it in the Chamber of Rule? Oh, hang on. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. It's gonna pop. Q-pop. Oh, that's right, I'm barely level 70 anyway. Oh, nice. Oh, shoot. My poetics are maxed out. That's okay. I didn't even see if the healer was new. I probably should have. Well, if we wipe, then that's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm sure it'll be fine. I've got lots of defensives, and I use them. Don't mind me while I hop around all over the place. Say I have lots of defenses, and then I never use them. Oh, I have to remember to eat food. I'm almost out of dodo, finally. Stun you. Obligated to jump when I use that last ability. Because, like, he jumps, right? So I feel like I have to jump at the same time. Oh. Bro's all over me. Alright, someone hit it. Someone hit it. Or do I have to hit it? Someone else got it. Oh. Thought I hit that. I better wait for them to come to actually have a chance of killing all of them. Maybe? Go to town. Let's see if I can use this maybe a little faster. We were close. What did I do? Full disclosure, I'm actually pretty exhausted right now. So, we'll see how long I last today. It was a wild, busy day. Stays all over this board. But on top of work being busy, we have some activities that our kids go to every Wednesday. Well, it's every other Wednesday. And then our son, our oldest son, has archery. And I also have to go to like a youth activity group as well. So, just been running around all day. Shuffling kids last. But with our youth group that we met with, we played a game that exhausted the heck out of me. I'm too old for it. It's got all the pretty much ground version of dodgeball where you're running around and crouching, and it was fine. Like, I can do it. I'm too cool for it, but definitely in pain. So that's fun. That was after doing the weightlifting exercise, so double exercise today. There are worse things in the world. Just a little bit sleepy. Anyway, exercise, double exercise, plus having stayed up too late last night, as you know, I'm well aware of. Definitely is not a great combination. So, like I said, if I start nosing in here, you'll know why. Oh my word. It's great. Pillars. You summon the pillars right now. No? I didn't realize the healer had a carbuncle as the visage for that. Fairy for Eos. So use the fairy, whatever, the ability that connects us straight to it. It's like, what is that carbuncle do? Cool your jets. On the bright side, this one is dying really fast. Alright. Hopefully the healer is cool with me just going to town. First order of business is to pick up all of those leaves. I feel like it's this next guy that's a pain in the butt. You can't stun him. That's news. Sheesh. AoE is strong with that one. Realized my party's been chatting about cats. That's relatively easy. Oh, we covered up my front line. Shoot. I mean, that's what I get for doing that. I was not supposed to cover up the front line. Ah, well. It is what it is. In the meantime, Venice spot it is. 10 minutes. Minutes. Shoot. I know we came all the way here, but let's see. I gotta get poetics spent. I forgot about that before we go do those quests. So he's got. Let's see. He's got a spear, head, chest, hands, no legs, no feet. So we're gonna do Kogan A first before Lidlaran. At least it tells you how many you have in your bags. That is very helpful. Let's see. We have no legs, we have no feet, we have no earrings, but that's okay. We don't need earrings. Nice. What about the machinist? Machinist is all 400. Paladin, 378. So we need a shield. Pretty much just a shield. Not one, but a Lidlaran. Was actually gonna farm this as White Mage, but White Mage XP is so close that I could just do a Crystalline Conflict and replace that Shire Sword as well as level 60. Oh. Augmented it is. You are correct. Wait a minute, why didn't it replace it? Might be in my bags. Hang on. There it is. Oh, yeah. Don't look. My weapons are everywhere. Solution. Oh, problem solved. Okay, here we go. you didn't save it, so it pays in the... Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot to save it. I always forget to save it. How are you, Angel? See ya. I feel like, what's this called? Reckless Cat? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like easy mode. All these free Holy Spirits. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? I know you said you were in, I think, Australia. Is that right? I actually work for a tech company, so I'm on work calls all the time, which could be good and bad, depending on the nature of the calls, but assistant, normal office job. Okay, so you actually go into the office, though. I know, during COVID, tons of companies in the US went remote, even for assistants and whatnot, so didn't know if you worked from home. Something's gotta pay the bills, right? I didn't even see what I'm supposed to do. I just saw the... Oh, the leaf men. Deliver the... Oh, snailing. Yet again. Money is money. Yep, definitely is. I mean, transparently, someday, crossing my fingers, someday I'll be able to quit my full-time job. Might be a long time, but, you know, it's a dream. I'm an author. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So, I've published 8 books. Just self-published them on purpose. I don't really want to work with publishers because long stories. So I've published them, and really it's just about getting them out there, finding an audience. I have a small audience, but definitely a far cry from making enough money to quit my job. But, you know, it's there. Someday maybe lucrative. I don't think this will get me quite to level 71, but might get close. Even just one book is impressive. Yeah, it took a long time to write it and format it. I had been writing it for years, the first one, and I sat on it. So I finished it and then just sat on it for a year, thinking I don't really know what to do with this. I just have a book, and I don't know, I'll keep writing. So I started writing the second book, and then my wife was like, "You really should do something with that book because it's just sitting there." So I got an editor, got it all edited, and once I published that first one, it just kind of became a thing. Oh, this is gonna get me to 71. Huh. I didn't think it would. Anyway, now writing is just it's part of my life. I prefer to not have days where I don't get to write, but it doesn't always happen because of my job and all the other crazy things, but, you know, I do what I can. If I can write just a little bit every day, then I'm happy. So that leaves just the white mage, like a crystalline conflict or front line away from leveling. Need to do that blue quest to progress. I know. I keep putting it off. That's why it keeps yelling at me that it's maxed out. I'm really just doing it for the XP right now. I'll come back and do that right now, before I start getting too drowsy. I want to take care of the tribal quests in Thavnair. No, I didn't. I didn't miss it. It actually, it shocks me how quickly reputation grows in this game. I appreciate it so much because World of Warcraft has the nastiest rep grinds in the world. I hate it so much. It takes months, you know, years, well, up to a year, depending on how much you are farming. It just takes forever. You're getting little tiny bits, you know, little quests give you like 50 or 100, and you need like 21,000 at the end. I think total like 50-something thousand. It's wild. So, I hate rep grinds. So I was actually really surprised when I hit the cap and then had to do more quests, and then you hit the cap again in like 3 days. It's like, oh, this is really, really fast. Oh yeah, it can take up to a year. It depends. They have some like buffs which make it a little bit faster, but well, so keep in mind, a year for me, because I don't get to play all day every day. If there's like a gamer who streams all day and that's their job, they could probably do it in a couple months. But I only get to play for like a couple hours a day any game. So I was only playing WoW for an hour and a half, 2 hours a day. You know, you can only get a little bit every day, so it could take a really long time. It's so frustrating. And I just got sick of it. Just stopped caring about rep. Even though you kind of needed rep to progress some things. I'm deciding if I'd rather do this on the Black Mage or the Samurai. Samurai probably makes the most sense. But yeah, oh, nice. So like this one, for example, I think I finished all the quests. So I'm at the max. I think, at least. Oh, I didn't get to accept that one. Let's take a look. By the way, I am enjoying the auto-skipping of cutscenes way more than I expected. So, thanks for that. And Walker. Okay, I'm not quite maxed, but I'm at level 7. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to be party. Oh, full dagger on that one. Whoops. I forgot to ask you, what job is your favorite? What the heck am I doing? Pressing buttons wrong. That's what I'm doing. Gunbreaker, yeah. Gunbreaker's really fun. Dude, is our healers wicked geared or what? A lot of damage. I do like Gunbreaker. So I started with Warrior, from a taking standpoint. Got Warrior to 90, loved it. Warrior is like easy mode. They're crazy heal, it's insane. And I was like, oh, I think I'll just be happy with Warrior. Then I played Dark Knight, and Dark Knight's actually really fun. So, plus I love the double-handed sword of Dark Knights. The Mogs, or the Glamours are awesome for those swords. And then I just finished Gunbreaker. I don't know if you were here when I was finishing Gunbreaker just a couple weeks ago. And Gunbreaker's really fun too, so can't decide, like never decide. That's why it's good I don't have to, because I can just play them all. I don't really know what that does, but I don't have a key binding for it. Samurai have way too many buttons, I'll tell you what. I don't have enough hot bars for them. It's Death of Fate where Gunblade introduced is my favorite fight. Instantly go for it. Oh, cool. Yeah, like I said, I didn't really play any of the other Final Fantasy games. So I know a ton of people are thrilled about the Pictomancer, which, I mean, it looks interesting. I'm pretty happy to play anything, but you know, people seem to have a decent idea of what Pictomancer is. When Viper comes out, I'm going to be mainly that as well. Could never hate dual wielding. I do really like the dual wielding classes. Viper looks so cool. This is probably an unpopular opinion, but I kind of wish that... Oh, why are you protecting me? I kind of wish that Pictomancer and Viper would actually start at slightly lower levels. I'm not proposing 1, because I mean that would be too much. But I really like the build upon aspects of a new class to really get the hang of it. I should pay attention. And so when you dive right into it with all these abilities, it's a little overwhelming. I can always figure it out, so I'm confident that I'll figure it out, but there's something nice about learning it as you go. I also don't hate leveling. I understand people who hate leveling. Why they would hear that and be like, that's a terrible idea. Which, you know, sure, it actually is a terrible idea, but definitely, like I mentioned before, I really start feeling good about the class about 60 in any of them, whether they start at, you know, 30 or 1 or whatever. So I might be able to, as long as I'm backing it, I should be fine. Yeah, this is perfect. What I have to do is whoop. Yeah, I agree, actually. I totally agree with that. Although, 100% coming from World of Warcraft, I was so confused on how to unlock jobs. Could not figure out how to unlock Scholar for the life of me. Scholar and Summoner. I read fan pages, I Googled things, and I was like, am I just doing this wrong? Why can't I figure this out? So, now I know how to do it, it's not a big deal. But, because there's like certain requirements, you had to complete certain quests before you could unlock it. So you can get the right summons. But yeah, I really do like that system. It's just a great way to kind of cover the learning curve of any of the new classes. Now, I mean, transparently, a lot of the jobs feel very similar in their rotations, but some of them, like Monk, was a beast to learn. If I had started Monk at level 70, I would have been lost still today. Having the build upon for the Monk was so important because the rotation is so weird. Red Mage as well, actually. I did struggle a little bit with Red Mage because it starts at 50 or 60. For a while, I did not understand how it was supposed to work. But, you know, I learned it eventually. You can always learn them. It takes a little bit of time. But I heard Pictomancer and Viper start at 80. Is that right? So yeah, we're gonna start out with some abilities. Oh, you can. SP jobs start at 50, yeah. Eat. Jobs, yeah. I mean, which is fine, but I think is interesting is why did they choose to start Heavensward jobs at 30? They could have easily started Heavensward jobs at 50, but they started them at 30. I thought that was an appropriate level, right? Because that's when you get your stone with the other jobs. Just made sense logically. Sage. It's pretty easy now, clearly, but Sage at first felt like a little bit of a crapshoot. Because the ability to be crazy, I think, is the ability to convert your other ones. I put it in a really weird spot, so I wasn't pressing it at first. I was wondering what to do. Then I realized how it works. Yeah, just had to figure it out. It was the feedback at the place, so maybe players wanted it at a higher level. Like I said, I bet that's exactly what it is. I like leveling. I really do. It is part of the reason. It's part of the reason I have 36 level 70 characters in World of Warcraft. That's a lot. It's like unusually a lot of max level characters. Most people only have like max 3, 4. I have 36. Whenever I told someone that in the game, they were like, bro, you are insane. Because I like leveling. I find it very satisfying. It's a progression piece that I feel good about. I do like progressing like max level gear. It's not quite as exciting for me, but I would not be surprised if after I get all these jobs maxed, I look at alts again. I don't know, something so satisfying about it. But in any case, most people see leveling as a chore. And so, yeah, sure, there are people that give feedback and say, start them at a higher level so we don't have to waste so much time leveling. Particularly when they often release the new classes right before the new jobs, right before the expansion. It's not enough time for people to level them up. So, I get that. Kind of like a learning experience for the, yeah, a learning experience for them, for sure. Like I said, I can learn it. I'm confident I can learn it. It just takes a little bit more time. Part of the biggest challenge is the arrangement of the abilities on the bar. Because I have a specific, like, not all jobs are the same, but like, put single target attacks here, single target progression, multi-target progression here. If I have any type of heal or a shield, I always put those in a similar spot. And so, it's gonna sound very lame, but I have ADHD, and whenever I open up the abilities panel to read through my oh shoot, I ran right for that bubble. I thought I aimed myself so I didn't get hit by the dumb bubble. So whenever I open up the panel to read my abilities, I see this thick paragraph of what it does, and, you know, what effect it creates, and what. And I'm just like, nope. Organizing those is a mess. Okay, now it's not gonna pick me up. Darn bubble. So yeah, that's my own problem though. That's why the build upon is really nice. You get them in a semi-decent walkable order. Alright, let's not get hit by one of those dumb bubbles. I guess I can use on play. I was thinking use on play. That's fine. Nope. pick me up, pick me up. Do you have a favorite DPS job that you like to play? Oh dang, that gave me a ton of experience. Like, do you know what you're going to be maining? Oh, you mentioned you might be maining Viper. I can't say for sure what I'd main, but probably Summoner. But currently the Ninja for melee DPS. Ninja's really fun. I really enjoy Ninja. A little bit of a learning curve on the, is it Chakra? Ninjutsu, whatever it is. Now I know him, so figuring him out, and it's really fun, but at first I had to just go to like a striking dummy and attack dummy. Just run the scenarios. So I originally Chakra. I think you think I was like, Chakra didn't sound right. For an author, I don't do words. I don't remember names. I don't remember words. I just like, I know numbers. I'm a math person. And I don't remember a lot of details when it comes to like language and words, unless it's not English. I can remember other languages better than my own. It's kind of pathetic, actually. I speak a couple Filipino languages fluently every couple of years, or a couple of years. Don't remember. Anyway, I was saying, like, the reason I started with Summoner leveling in was from a purely practical standpoint, because I knew I'm kind of impatient when it comes to queues, and so when I was leveling with an MSQ, whenever you get to a B, dungeon, a raid or trial or whatever, I really don't like relying on DPS. Queues are just forever, and so Summoner, you can do the same as you know, or Scholar. Oh, this is perfect. I can just level as the Summoner, and then whenever I need to queue, I'll just pop over Scholar. Work on your turn. Never have to wait for queues. Great. Share levels too. Yeah, it is very nice. Even if they hadn't shared levels, like I was planning on leveling a healer concurrently with the DPS, probably like White Mage or something. But I was delighted when they shared XP. I was like, oh, this is perfect.